Hi, I'm Karen. I'm the head makeup artist here at Dillon Bradshaw, and today I'm going to take you through a few tips of how to create a really good summer look. So Ciara today has gone for a really dishevelled, beachy kind of hair, so we're going to match that up with lovely bronze skin, a sort of languid, slept-in smoky eye. So unlike the kind of dark black smoky eyes that we saw last season on the catwalk, this season it's all a lot more about a more softer, subtler approach. I've prepared Ciara's skin with a moisturiser and I'm going to put some Camellia Balm on her lips. So this is a product from our range Julie Hewett Los Angeles that we stock here in the salon, and it's a really amazing lip balm product. It's made with camellia oil, which is really good at absorbing into the skin. Unlike most plant oils, it's really close to similar to human skin, so it melts in really, really easily. A lot of my clients who come in ask me, how can I bronze my skin when I have pale Irish skin? Do I put fake tan on? Do I go for a darker foundation? How do I do it? So I'm going to start off by matching Ciara's foundation to her skin. I'm not going to go any darker and I'm not going to go any lighter. So I'm using a cream foundation from our range. I'm using a cream one because it has medium coverage and it also is quite long lasting on the skin. And I'm really buffing this into Ciara's skin with a fluffy brush. So I'm not going too heavy with her foundation, I'm just evening out the skin tone, but I'm not covering up because she's got lots of really nice natural freckles and we want them to show through because it's all part of that really beachy, healthy finish that we're going for. So then the next step, I'm going to use a concealer underneath her eyes and just around certain areas like the nose and the mouth where there's extra redness and we need a little bit of extra coverage. You can use a brush for this, but again, if you're doing it at home, you can also use your fingers because they really blend it in. Okay, so the next step is to set her foundation with a little bit of powder. So I'm going to use the Julie Hewett translucent powder. It's really, really light, no talc again, no parabens, so it doesn't give you a chalky effect because that's the last thing we want. We want to keep this really fresh and really dewy. Just going to take a little bit out. I'm going to tap off all the excess and then I'm just going to powder around the T-zone. So it's all around the kind of forehead area here, straight down the bridge of the nose, and I'm kind of pressing and rolling it into the skin. And then again in the chin area. So these are the areas where most of the oil is produced on your face. Nice, so that's her face powdered, and next we're going to move on to the eyes. So to start off Ciara's eyes, I'm going to frame them by filling in the brows. And I'm going to use an eyeshadow from the Julie Hewett range again. This one's called Cappucino, it's nice and light. So just short little brush strokes, I'm pushing the colour into the hair. And then to finish it, just brush it through again. You can see there already the difference in her face. That just frames her whole face and gives us a perfect base for a smoky eye. Now, so first things first on the eye, I'm going to use a really pale vanilla shade. Go right into the inner corner, right up to the brow bone, and underneath the brow bone, and then later on that will act as a highlighter on the brow bone there. Now, so next I'm going for a slightly darker colour. This colour is called Muse. I'm going to put this colour all around the lid area. So I'm not going as high up as the last time that I did with the vanilla. Okay, so the next step is eyeliner. I'm using a dark brown eyeliner. I'm not going to go for black. So I'm also using a really small, firm pencil brush, which is really good for smudging and smoking out smoky eyes. This colour is called Brunette. Again, it's matte. I'm sticking to all mattes for this because I want it to look real deserty and not too sparkly. The idea is to have your darkest colour at the lash line, and then every other colour you use gets slightly lighter as we go up. Okay, so now I've moved up to a bigger, even fluffier brush and a lighter brown colour again. So now we're going to start underneath the eye. And then just going back to one of our lighter eyeshadows. Good for me. I'm just going to go outside that colour underneath and soften it. So just to finish off her gorgeous smoky eye, we're just going to go with a few coats of mascara. So I'm using the Julie Hewett Black Mascara. Next step is the rest of her base. So we're going to really bronze her up. Instead of just going for a blank layer of bronzer, which a lot of people tend to do to add colour, I'm going to use bronzer strategically to give us shape and definition. So now we're going to do underneath the cheekbone. So I'm coming in a swooping motion from the ear right down underneath. So next step is blusher. I'm going to use Coral from the Julie Hewett range. It's a really nice peachy blush. So I'm just using this on the apples of the cheeks, and I don't want to use too much. I'm really blending it in. I'm going to use a cream highlighter from the Julie Hewett range. And creams are great because they're really easy to blend. So I'm going to place this high on the cheekbone, coming down, not as far as the apple of the cheek, just the start of the apple of the cheek, and blending that out with my fingers. And then I'm also going to use it down the bridge of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. And that's a real sort of catwalk trick that gives the models a really fresh, healthy glow to their skin. So the last step is our lips. First of all, I'm going to wipe away the Camellia Balm from earlier. So I'm going to use Simone from the Julie Hewett range. This is a lovely peachy one. And these lipsticks are really moisturising. They're half Camellia Balm and half colour. So they stay really comfortable on the lips. And I'm just going to finish it off with a gloss, so I'm using Chloe from the Julie Hewett range. So that's our finished smoky eye and peachy pout, which is perfect for summer nights out.